next one does not have music for it, which is why I've got this great metronome here. Maybe I could get somebody, if anybody has a harmonica or something, or wants to do some music along with this. How does this set up? This is if you have any interest in doing that, Wes, who's a great performer and will be here later on. This one is called A Man Calls a Woman. And it starts with a quote about a Men in Politics group about rape. And the quote says, "Every time a man calls a woman a bitch, the threat of rape lies behind his hostility. Every time a man calls a woman a witch, he reminds her of the slaughter of millions whose independence and medical knowledge threatened male dominance. Every time a man makes a joke about rape or wife beating, he issues a warning to women. Every time a man calls a woman a babe, he tells her she thinks of her as a child. Every time a man calls a woman a fox, he tells her she's to be treated like an animal. Every time a man calls a woman a honey, he tells her she's meant to be consumed. Every time a man calls a woman a doll, he tells her she's something to be played with. Every time a man calls a woman a bag, he tells her she's something to be used. Every time a man calls a woman a slit, he calls her a body part, not whole. Every time a man calls a woman a screw, he's actually saying what he'd do to her. Every time a man calls a woman a girl, he tells her she can't think like an adult. Every time a man calls a woman a whore, he tells her she's wrong for having sex. Every time a man calls a woman a lay, he tells her she's no good on her feet. Every time a man calls a woman anything less than a woman, he tells her who's the boss. So yes, we all know who the boss is, boys. You've done such a good job of telling us. Thank you. He's just the moment